Okay, well, I didn't leave yet, but they're right across the street. There's a giant X sitting in here. Huge X. Pretty beautiful, symmetrical X too. I just spotted it off the side of the road and walked down here a bit to find it. To get down to it and check it out. Get a little video of it. I'm on my cell phone right now. Actually, I have my camcorder, but I think I'm just gonna. I'll probably just video with the cell phone. Now, this is a little creek down there. But, yeah, well, I guess we're gonna move up and go check some stuff out. What's up, guys? Sorry I haven't made any videos for a while. I've been really busy working. I was kind of thinking about giving up on it anyway. I slowed way down on it. Haven't been making much videos, but I'm way down south of Oak Creek, and we're just driving up. We're gonna go see if there's a couple of lakes up here. We're gonna try to do some fishing, but I'm seeing a little bit of Squatch evidence. And there's a lot of Sasquatch sightings and activity down here. It's so damn remote. It's crazy. But I want to point this out right here on the side of the road. You got two new aspen trees, and this one old tree right here has been laid out right here, right onto this, and this somehow ended up underneath that. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it's it's real remote where we're at back here. It's fall. The colors out here are just beautiful. I smell a funky smell. I don't know what it is, but yeah, no, I haven't been on and made a video in a while. I had some people unsubscribe from me. I don't really care anymore, and we're just missing the good stuff, I guess. But the colors out here are just amazing everywhere. I mean, this is an area where we can actually sit out here, not see a soul for a while. There's hunters around. There's a bunch of hunters and shit, so got to be careful. But yeah, we're gonna move up and check it out. Well, we found the lake. It's windy. It's snowing. Beautiful mountains up there. My gosh. Wow, there's a truck over there. I think we missed kind of the colors on some of these trees out here, though. It's still pretty good color. Oh yeah, damn snow coming. Time to hunker down. Well, we're at the end of the road. It's 20 miles back in here or so. End of the road right there. There's actually a lake back here. That's the dam. We're almost at timberline up here. Pretty close to 11,000 feet. Got new skiffed snow on the mountains. Scuffed some snow up there. Beautiful up here though. Lot better in the sense that there's a lot less people up here, like by far. I mean, we just virtually don't really see anybody. It's beautiful. So we're driving along on this back road, right? Beautiful area out here. God, we're 50 miles in the middle of nowhere. You see nobody out here. And look at this shit. Look at that. Look at this break. This whole tree, this one that's broke and sat up in there. This is right off the side of this road. Of course, we're 50 miles back in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's remote as hell back here. And, well, there's this that's broke, and it's like they took and peeled this down. Look at this. It's just sitting there by itself. And then you got a whole mess of trees that are laying almost maybe like making a an X or something weird, you know what I mean? But there's no remnants or no indication of the top section of that tree where it's at, or how it even broke. And you got logs that are kind of laying up like a little structure right in here, little trees and stuff. And I find it wild because this is very remote. If I don't fall, there's virtually hardly anybody back here, and no houses or anything. It makes sense because there's a draw. What do I talk about the draws? They like these draws to come down in, and yeah, I thought that was freaking cool. I haven't got out much. You know, we're just kind of driving and checking it out right now, just driving around. But kind of a new area. I lived in this area when I was young, and a little break right there, but this one might have fell and busted that. But yeah, this is incredibly remote out here in the incredible area for Sasquatch. I seen this black spot right on the side of this mountain right over here. We were looking at it, and it was just a really black spot compared to everything else out here. And on our way back out, that's if we don't continue this way. I don't know where this road goes. It might go clear back into Timbuktu somewhere and then come out on the main road. 30 miles up that way somewhere. But yeah, I don't know if we'll continue further down this way, because we're just out here. We're out here for like a week, little vacation. So we'll check it out, see how much further this road will take us, and see what else we find, because I haven't really got out of the vehicle too much. I was just kind of looking at stuff from the road, you know what I mean? So we're up here, day 2. I got some video from yesterday I'm going to post up, but we're in we're in a more remote spot than we was yesterday. It's so freaking remote. We've been up here most of the day, and we have seen nobody. What I like, though, is that road is really well maintained. It's not like where I'm from, where you can't get out in the woods unless you get out and walk for miles on end. But anyways, I'm in this aspen forest, and there's a beautiful X. We're gonna go check this out. Nice, perfect X. And it's squatchy as hell up here. I got some more structures down below I gotta get some video of. Look at that, guys. Isn't that just some juicy structures right there? I mean, just this perfect X. It's funny. Again, top parts on this side of the tree, bottom parts on that side of the tree. Same characteristics, man, that I preach on all my videos. Man, I can't breathe up here. It's really high in elevation. But that's badass, guys. Wow. I'm driving along, and on the side of the road there's these 2 or 3 really nice breaks, all pointing in the same direction. They're old. They are really old, but they're all pointing in the same direction, and that's just down the road from where that nice symmetrical X is. But yeah, shoot, man, when you're this remote back into the woods, you really don't have to go that far off of that road. I mean, you just see stuff right through the forest as you driving along. I mean, I can imagine what you could see if you were back in there more. You know, I mean, actually hike back in there. But yeah, wild stuff. We're gonna continue down. We got a lot of exploring to do here, so. And there's another really cool structure down the road that I want to try and get. Hey, this is the structure I wanted to show you. This is obviously been manipulated pretty crazy like. I mean, it looks like there's an X in there right here with the stick, with the one log on the side, because like I mentioned how they got a log on each corner of these structures. And this is definitely some really good manipulation, and there isn't anywhere else around here that's got that craziness going on right there. It's just so obvious. There's this mess going on and all these trees laying down, and that's the butt end of a tree way up there, and none of these trees came from here. Like I can tell you right now, from my point of view, looking clear view, I don't see where these trees came from down here. And there's I do believe I've seen a really cool X right there. But yeah, as you can see, it looks like there's an X possibly this way with this one coming out, or maybe it's the X this way and then the one underneath. I guess it's your perspective on how you want to look at that. You know, it's really wild. Okay, I was just walking off from that structure right there. Remember how I would talk about how when you get into a lot of structures, you'll have no cell phone service until you drop into these structure areas, and all of a sudden you got service. Like right now, I had to turn this on and tell you, I just got service. I am so remote out here, it's not even funny. I mean, it is crazy how remote I am out here, and I haven't had any cell phone service, and then boom, I got right next to that structure, and next thing you know, I got cell phone service. How wild is that? There's a big X. I'm careful here. Is that where I'm going? Look at that. Big, beautiful X right here. Right on the side of the road. Back in my other spot down south, up around Pagosa, we used to go back in remote areas like this and find really cool structures just off the side of the road. Because again, the road is just right up here. And I don't have to go far. It's just driving along, look off the side of the road, you see stuff in the forest. And they make this stuff just right here, right off the road. They don't even care. They just don't care if there's people around or not. Of course, there's not very many people up here at all. I still haven't seen anybody yet. But there you go, man. we're gonna keep rolling down. There was some more structures down below. I'll see if I can find them. I gotta really keep an eye out for them because they are hidden. Check that juicy little situation out right there. That is a tree with the root ball sticking way up in the air. I want to say that's 10 foot. I just got smacked in the face. 10 foot in the air. And you can see there's no indentation here anywhere, or anywhere that tree could have came from. It's shoved way up into the tree right there. And look, it's been placed right up on this little crook that comes on this little aspen that's growing right here. There's a little crook, and that's been placed up in there like that. And then right next to it, there's an old tree, but it's hard saying. That might have just fell like that. But that's obvious. That's a root ball about 10 foot up in the air. Can't grab it. And that's just down the road from where I got the X and the crazy structure layout there. And that's just right down the road, like not even a quarter of a mile. And there you go, man. Isn't that juicy? Look at that beautiful bend right there. Again, I'm just right off the road, but you can see it looks like it's probably an older one, but it's been tucked. It's been tucked down underneath that. I say name natural occurrence, guys. Not one bit. This was obvious that this tree was manipulated and stuffed underneath. Coming down underneath, kind of underneath this log too, I think. This really old log that's been here since this thing was born. Look at that beautiful bend, guys. There's more evidence more evidence, because this area that I'm at out here, I'm even more remote than I was just a little bit ago, and we're just finding little pieces of evidence that they're here, little structures, little bends, you know, like this nice little bend right here. I think it's pretty damn awesome, guys. But yeah, again, they're just right off the road. They don't care. Just drive along. When you're driving in remote areas, just look off the sides of the roads. You'll see a lot of this stuff right here. Okay, well, it's the last video of the day, but I came across that. More evidence that they were here. This is what they do. This is the only rock in the entire area. As a matter of fact, it's the only rock I've seen out of all the forests that I've been driving by and kind of walking through a little bit. That's the only rock. And they take and they place these sticks up on here. They make kind of like a neck structure thing like this. They'll do it every time. This is butt end up top here. And this didn't come around from this area right here. Look at that. That's wild. And we're just out here in this beautiful aspen area. And but yeah, this is something. This is heavy. And it does look like it doesn't look like it's that old when it was placed there, just because those trees are not rotting into formation over this. The trees are very old, but they've been drug in and they've been placed up here like this. I have seen a lot of stuff that Sasquatch do. This kind of thing right here. I have filmed it over and over. A lot of stuff, and it's weird. There's a single rock, and they place a bunch of sticks up on it. Not sure if it's a directional thing. Not sure if it's energy maybe. I don't know, but it's pretty damn juicy, guys. Okay, well, it's the last video of the day, but I came across that. More evidence that they were here. This is what they do. This is the only rock in the entire area. As a matter of fact, it's the only rock I've seen out of all the forests that I've been driving by and kind of walking through a little bit. That's the only rock. And they take and they place these sticks up on here. They make kind of like a neck structure thing like this. They'll do it every time. This is butt end up top here. And this didn't come around from this area right here. Look at that. That's wild. And we're just out here in this beautiful aspen area. And but yeah, this is something. This is heavy. And it does look like it doesn't look like it's that old when it was placed there, just because those trees are not rotting into formation over this. The trees are very old, but they've been drug in and they've been placed up here like this. I have seen a lot of stuff that Sasquatch do. This kind of thing right here. I have filmed it over and over. A lot of stuff, and it's weird. There's a single rock, and they place a bunch of sticks up on it. Not sure if it's a directional thing. Not sure if it's energy maybe. I don't know, but it's pretty damn juicy, guys. Look at this massive bend. This thing's like 15 foot or so up into the air. Look at that. And it's funny. Look where it comes down to. It's all tucked under. It's all tucked under the top of this tree. This old tree right here. So you got a pile of sticks laid out right there. What is that's another thing. Is like how is that possible? How is that possibly get pulled down into a bend and this tree is still alive? That's freaking amazing right there, if you ask me. That is wild. And it's weaved underneath this tree right here. Comes out back up and under. I'd take an immense amount of force to get this to pull down like that too. Wow, that's wild. It's a big old aspen that got bent over like that right there. Oh man, that's so cool. I spotted this really nice path, and it goes right under this bend right here. I don't know about that one. That one's probably some natural deal, but this one's tucked underneath some logs right here. Like a game trail or something that runs up through here. But yeah, look at that bend. Comes up, gets stuck down in the ground right there. We're in another really remote location. It's crazy how remote it is. The roads are shit. I can't get that far back here with a car. I mean, we're back here far enough. Ran into a couple elk hunters, but I don't want to be walking around in the woods with hunters out here. There's some more bends. A couple of nice little bends right here. There's another one right there, and it's tucked underneath this log. And mind you, no, this tree right here did not fall and pull those down. These guys would have been standing straight up, and something came here, because this is like a open little area in this little thicket of well, it's actually a huge thicket of creepy little aspen forest here. A lot of aspen actually, but yeah, that's cool, huh? Both of those tips go right underneath there together. So it's so freaking remote out here. It's crazy. I love it actually. The road is really shitty. I didn't get as far as I wanted to get up that way. I'm in the car, and the really bad road got really bad, so I have to turn around, unfortunately. But this is awesome. It's really kind of weird. I haven't seen any X's. I've seen a couple potential ones, but I don't want to call them. But any really nice X's, I haven't seen anything but some bends. And these are kind of rare, actually, back here. And right across the road, there's these bends that come down. They're all, look at the way they're put into this. They're weaved right into this tree right here. Oh, this one's huge. A couple of bends. Oh, look. I think that's my first X out here in this location. Huh. Cool. Looks like a pretty legitimate X right there. There's a mess of stuff going on there, but yeah, look at that. Heck yeah. Perfect X right here. It's the first X I ran into in this area. Looks like there's a mess of stuff, something going on there. But, oh, how cool is that?